Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to Ascended Masters. Our soul sister with us today, Laura Van Tyne, is here. You've probably seen her from before because we had a conversation with her last year. For those of you in a time capsule, that was 2021. This is 2022. So that last year, right? So anyway, Laura's back again to really keep us updated about what's going on new. And again, how she can help you really in your journey called life, because there's a lot of stuff happening right now. A lot of what has been spoken about is starting to unfold. And so we did want to bring Laura back in here to, kind of help give us a scope of the ways that she is going to be able to benefit you here today. So, hey, Laura, welcome back. How are you?
Thank you for having me, Jay. I really, really appreciate it. Everybody has a spiritual journey, whether they're aware of it or not. One of the things that I really want to help people to understand is that we talk about our health all the time. We talk about our mental health, our physical health, our emotional health. We talk about our financial health all the time. When was the last time we had a discussion on our soul's health, our soul health? And to me, that is the most important aspect that we can have discussions on, that we need to work on healing and mending. Because when we leave these physical bodies, the only aspect we take with us is our soul. So, how healthy is our soul? Are you having issues with paranormal? Are you having issues with relationships? It all comes down to soul health.
Why do you think, Laura, that people, because it is so important? I mean, when you take a look at it, we're all out there. People go to their churches, they go to their meditations, they go everywhere they can to try to, give their soul a better existence. So, for the most part, I think inherently people are aware of it. But why do you think that we give it so little importance? Why do you feel like we don't treat it as the other linear things that we have to in our lifetime?
My thoughts on that is because we are living in a third dimensional world of time, space, and gravity. Our souls reincarnate here for the experiences we need on our soul evolution, our karmic path. But along the way, we tend to forget why we're really, truly here. We are all beings of light, we are all aspects of God. And the more we can work on our soul health and our soul's well being, the bigger connection, the stronger connection we have to God, source, creator, whatever word you use for that.
Do you think that we just take it for granted? I mean, I think that, okay, we got a soul in us. Okay, that's great. But it's kind of like, would it be something along the lines, Laura, of like, okay, it's kind of like any other muscle, like your brain you have to work, or your physical strength you have to work. Do you treat it in context like that, or do you think about it in context like that? As like it's almost like a muscle, if you would, and you just have to strengthen it, have it
We
become aware
do.
like that?
We do. I work a lot with, if you're familiar with the concept of super soldiers, MK Ultras, and people who have had severe traumas. Because when that happens, our soul energy becomes fractured, it can be sliced off, and we need to learn how to mend those and repair that and to bring back those soul pieces for ultimate soul health. And when we do that, we take back our sovereignty, we take back our power. And the benefit of that is it helps not only my soul, but also those around me, because this is all about energy, and energy has no boundaries.
The irony of all this, Laura, is that for the last couple of years, especially, we've been talking about it a lot, is that, everybody's been talking about this whole jump from 3D to 5D, or really a big desperation to go to these other dimensions, right? But nobody talks about the soul health. You know what I mean? Nobody talks about the fact of like, just, hey, we got to strengthen ourselves to get there. It seems to be that one missing element that people seem to just not, they'll go to a
No,
lotion, they'll go to a potion, they'll go to a shake, whatever, to try to get them there, but not within. It's wild that when you think about that, isn't it?
no amount of wishing and hoping and sage and unicorns and rainbows is going to fix it. True spiritual work takes courage, it takes grit, and we have to remove the fears to make it happen.
Yeah, right on, right on. Well, I love the way you approach everything. Everybody, if you haven't already, she's got a video on here you should definitely check out, and she's also been on Spiritually Raw several times, so most certainly watch those videos so you can get your own vibe on that. I do love your style, Laura. I love the way you approach things, and it's really in a very sensible, logical way, integrating the abstract and the etheric, and how you can do that is great. That's fantastic. So when they go to the karmicpath.com, I got the website right there, Laura. What experience do you want them to get out of that, and what should they do before they contact you so they're better prepared for having that conversation with you?
When you go to the karmicpath.com, I want you to feel like you're at home, like you belong there. And the site is designed for all levels, all gradations. And a level isn't necessarily an ego thing, because no two souls, no two soul histories are exactly the same. So when you go there, you're going to see that, there's a book. If you wanted to get a little bit more information on me, you can, definitely get the Soul Tribe Navigating the Spiritual War book, which talks about these energies and entities and how the unseen world impacts us, and then what to do about it, because I'm all about solutions. We can talk about these things till the cows come home, but what's the solution? How do we fix it? How do we improve it? And on the services page, I do a lot of different things. Spiritual consultations to entity and implant removals. And that's more common than we may think, unfortunately. If you're stuck in your life, if you're having certain blocks in your life, I do offer full-blown hypnosis sessions, where for me, a hypnosis session, a past life regression, it's not about knowing a past life that's important, although it's kind of fun to, get glimpses of our soul's past. But with that comes the body's healing, the soul's healing. As we're unfolding this process, we have to remember the body wants to be healed. The natural state of our bodies is to be healed. So what can we do to heal ourselves? And it takes a lot of work. And we're all born into certain traumas and dramas in our life, and it's up to us to overcome them the best way we can.
This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool what you got. You got quite the gift, young lady. It's really, again, nice to get to know your spirit and really, watch you as you go on this journey. And wow, everybody, again, if this is all, I'm just kind of showing you here what's on Laura's site when you get there, but if these things that you're watching right now are connecting with your spirit, your soul, and you know who you are if you need those breakthroughs, right? I do encourage you, to reach out to Laura at the karmicpath.com. Laura, thanks a lot for your service. Thanks for the energy and everything you put into really helping people. And again, I watch her stories, everybody. They're pretty amazing on spirituallyraw.live, and we'll put the links in the description below for you on all that. So
thank you so much. I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to see you again.
It's always good. I really feel the world needs to know more about you. So that's great. So thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with me as you always do. And we'll see you next time. All right. Much love. Thank you.